Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you how I transform an old forgotten radio antenna into a powerful TV antenna that can pick up crystal clear channels for free. This old radio might seem like it's past its prime, but in just a few minutes, I'm going to turn its antenna into something truly amazing that will revolutionize your TV viewing experience. First, I'm carefully removing the antenna from this old radio using a pair of pliers. It's important to be gentle to ensure the antenna remains intact, as it will be the core component of our new high-performance TV antenna. Here I have two of these telescopic antennas. You can see how they extend and retract, which will be useful for adjusting our TV signal later. Now, for our next essential component, I'm taking this charger. I'm using a small flathead screwdriver to carefully pry open its plastic casing. The goal is to access the internal circuit board without damaging any components. Once the casing is open, I gently remove the green circuit board. This tiny board is the brain of our new antenna, responsible for processing the electrical signal. I'm showing you the connection points we'll be using. With the circuit board successfully removed, I'm placing it onto a small wooden block. I'm now applying a small amount of solder to each of the exposed contacts on the circuit board. This prepares them for connecting our wires. Using my soldering iron, I'm carefully attaching two small wires to specific points on the circuit board. These wires will carry the power and signal, so good, clean connections are absolutely essential for optimal performance. Now, I'm drilling two small holes into the charger's plastic casing using a power drill. These holes are essential for cleanly passing our newly soldered wires outside the casing, making sure everything remains tidy and protected. I'm carefully feeding the wires through the newly drilled holes and reassembling the charger casing. This keeps everything neat and protected. The circuit board is then nestled snugly inside the charger casing, ensuring all the wires are neatly tucked away before I snap the cover back on. This completes our compact power unit. Now, I'm preparing the main wooden block that will serve as the sturdy base for our antenna. For the antenna base, I'm marking and then drilling precise holes into another small wooden block. This block will serve as the sturdy foundation, holding our antenna rods firmly in position. I'm drilling these holes, making sure they are deep enough to hold the antennas securely. This provides a solid and stable foundation for our entire setup. Next, I'm stripping the ends of the wires coming from our modified charger. This exposes the copper, allowing for a good electrical connection when I attach them to the extendable antenna rods. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'm connecting these stripped wires to the base of the antenna rods and then carefully securing the rods to the adapter's prongs by twisting the wires around them. I repeat this process for the second antenna rod and the other wire. I'm inserting the base of the antenna rods into the pre-drilled holes in the wooden block. This firmly anchors them and ensures they are spaced correctly for optimal reception. To keep everything stable and secure, I'm applying hot glue to firmly attach the charger casing to the wooden block. This will prevent any movement and keep all the components stable. For improved signal capture, I'm taking a long piece of thinner copper wire and coiling it tightly around a screwdriver. This creates a compact inductive element that helps to significantly enhance the antenna's reception capabilities. Once the coil is formed, I carefully slide it off the screwdriver. I'll then carefully attach this coil to pins of the antenna, securing it firmly with pliers to ensure a good electrical connection for optimal performance. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. For the final external wiring, I'm taking a standard USB cable and carefully stripping its outer casing to expose the internal wires. Inside the USB cable, there are 4 small wires inside. I used pliers to strip the insulation of these wires and twisted them together into 2 wires in preparation for the next connection. I'm taking a coaxial cable, stripping one end to expose the inner conductor and shielding. This cable will transmit the signals from our antenna to the TV. I connect the red and blue wires from the USB cable to the inner conductor, ensuring they align with the positive and negative terminals to provide power to our antenna. Then, I secure all these exposed connections with black electrical tape for safety and durability, preventing any shorts. I'm now connecting the remaining white and green data wires from the USB cable to the shielding, ensuring a full data connection. Again, I'm meticulously taping all the connections to keep them insulated and robust. Finally, I'm connecting the USB end of our cable setup to the charger antenna unit. I'm stripping the other end of the coaxial cable, then the braiding, and finally exposing the inner conductor. This is a critical step for preparing it for the antenna connection. I'm carefully attaching a coaxial F connector to the stripped end of the cable. This connector provides a standard interface for connecting to televisions. This completes the full assembly of our homemade digital TV antenna. It looks compact and ready to perform. As you can see before, my TV was showing absolutely no signal, just a blank screen. But watch what happens as soon as I connect our homemade antenna. I'm connecting our newly built DIY antenna to the TV's antenna input. Just like that, the signal appears. Look how perfectly it works. Clear picture. No more no signal message. I'm cycling through several channels using the remote control. Each channel comes in perfectly clear, demonstrating the excellent reception provided by our homemade antenna. It's truly amazing what you can achieve with simple repurposed items. Just to show you the difference, I'm unplugging the antenna. As you can see, the signal is immediately lost, confirming that our DIY antenna is indeed doing all the work. You can clearly see how well this antenna works, delivering a strong, stable signal across multiple channels. And just like that, plugging it back in brings the clear picture right back. I hope you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring. If you loved this project and found it useful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more awesome DIY hacks. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're always updated on my latest creations. Leave any questions or comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.